Go to Carlton, 97.1. What's up, Carlton?
Mike and Rico, how are you guys this afternoon?
Hey,
Good, buddy. What's going on?
So, Mike, I want to quote you for a second. You either have a quarterback or you don't, right?
Yes.
So is Jared Goff your guy?
Yes.
He's your quarterback. Okay. All right. Just want to get that out of the way.
Like, I'll give you an example.
furthermore-
It's the same thing. Like, if Daniel Jones put up a 24-game run, like what Jared Goff is doing, I'm paying that guy. Now, I've said this. I don't have to love Daniel Jones, but Jones put up a really good season for the Giants. I have said I have to pay that guy. Carlton, I don't want to go into the wilderness and, like, where are you at with the Anthony Richardson thing? Are you willing to roll the dice on
I
that?
think you have to take him. Yes, I do.
Okay,
As a matter
tell
of
me
fact,
why.
my point- Okay, I got several points I want to make. All right,
Go
if
for
you
it.
let me. So if you draft a quarterback at 6 and it doesn't work out like the 49ers did with Trey Lance, it's not going to kill you. You'll still be a top team, right?
Right.
It will. I mean, it's not like it's going to be detrimental or anything like that, even if it doesn't work out. But if it does work out, now we're talking about like the Philadelphia Eagles with Jalen Hurts. They're like a top team, and they're not going
Right.
to go anywhere for any time.
But, Carlton, here's the
So that's what I
problem.
wanna do.
The problem is
go ahead.
Howie Roseman has assembled the singular best roster in the NFL.
Well, isn't Brad Holmes kind of doing the same thing? Or
No. And here's the only reason I say it. He might be doing
Okay.
it, Carlton, but I can't put him on Howie Roseman's level when Howie has built not one, but 2 Super Bowl teams. He built one,
And that's fair.
tore
I
it
agree with you on
down,
that.
and then built it back. Carlton, I think it's going to be very difficult to put a roster here like they got in Philly. Howie Roseman
Okay.
is a – how about this, though, Carlton? Show me Brad Holmes this offseason with trades and free agency. See, that's how the Eagles did it, Carlton, and that's the one thing Brad Holmes has done none of. Show me that, and I'll agree with you.
Okay, can I get to a couple more points? if you
Yeah.
don't mind?
Yeah,
Go
we're
ahead.
here till 6.
So everybody talks about Anthony Richardson's numbers and how they weren't good and whatnot. Well, I want to ask you a few questions here. Anthony Richardson played with NFL talent on his offense, or did he not? Did he have any NFL talent on the rest of the roster? Because I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, Osiris Torrance, but I'm not going to overrate, a
Well,
stud
yeah, okay.
offensive
So
lineman.
the right guard. All right, the right guard's projected pretty high, right? He's probably going to be a first-round pick. But
Yeah, I'd love him here.
outside of that, if you put Anthony Richardson on Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia, USC,
Yep.
even Michigan, maybe. What is his outlook right now if he's on a different team besides
I
Florida?
think
Because
I
he's
think
only-
it would be obtuse of me to say it would be the same, but I'm not going to say he'd be a star because he has shown no ability to read defenses and his accuracy's woeful. So Carlton, let's say I give him a
Well, I wanna go back to the
15%
accuracy
increase.
numbers. He threw the ball away more than anybody else did in college. because
Well, when
he's
you
not-
don't read defenses, that happens, Carlton.
Well, when you're also not playing with any other NFL talent besides the right guard, I would tend to think that would happen too, Mike.
Well, Carlton, think about this. You mentioned other teams. You know what I think he would end up becoming? Joe Milton at Michigan.
And he might. I'm not saying Anthony Richardson's guaranteed to be good in the pros. He's certainly not. I mean,
Are you willing to
nobody's
get
gonna
rid
be
of
very-
Goff to find out? That's the question.
I don't think. Okay, so here's the point. I don't think you have to get rid of Goff. If it doesn't work out and Anthony Richardson's not the guy, who's to say you got to let Goff go? Trey Lance is not the guy in 49ers right now, but they still kept Jimmy G around and they still drafted Brock Purdy. Why
Right, but
can't we
now
do the same thing?
they're at the end of the runway and they have to let Garoppolo go and they have to hand this job to Lance or whatever Purdy's
Well,
health status
I
will
think
be.
they're letting Garoppolo go because they've already seen what Garoppolo can do, and it's not anything they care about. Just like with the Lions and Goff. I mean, you can keep Goff around, and let's say we win the NFC North, all right?
Okay.
We won the NFC North, and we host Dallas or we host another playoff team, and they come in here and they beat the Lions. Then
Okay.
what are we doing here, Mike? Are we going to pay Jared Goff $45 million or $50 million a year? Because I certainly don't want to.
Yeah, see, I would. Carlton, I just view it like
Okay.
the cap's going to keep
I'm
going
going to
up.
call back in October and let you guys know when the Lions are sitting here at like 4-4 by, I don't know, Halloween or something like that. And I'm going to ask you guys how you feel about Goff then, all right?
Well, yeah, obviously, Carlton, if you're going to wait until if your side of the argument's right and you're going to wait to call, that's great. Well, what are you going to do if they're 6-2? Do I get that same call and some sprinkles?
I will. I will call you back, and I will admit that I was wrong, Mike. But
Carlton,
what
I
I'm
don't
getting
need
at
you
here
to
is with
admit
Goff-
you're wrong or right. I just want to know if you're willing to take the risk. None of us know.
Yeah,
Carlton,
I
you
wanna
might
take the risk, Mike. That's my
fine,
bottom
and I'm
line. I
not
wanna
ma-
be like the
Carlton. I'm
Philadelphia
not
Eagles.
Carlton. I'm
I wanna
not
be like
mad
Kansas
about it.
City.
I'm
I
not
don't
mad
wanna be
about
like
it.
the 90s Lions where I'm sitting here and I got a couple playoff appearances, and that's it. That's all I don't want to do. I don't
Okay.
want to be the 90s Lions I don't want to have Scott Mitchell go through this again.
And I'm not mad about it. For Christ's sake, Carlton! Shut up! Holy hell! Does your girlfriend get a word in edgewise? Shut up!
He's going to call you back to let you know that you were wrong.
Holy hell!
Just going to let you know. When they're 4-4, he's going to call you
What
back.
on
Mike,
earth?
he's going to call you back. He's going to call you back.
Right.
I'm
You
gonna
know
do
what?
that. I'm going to call you
Somebody hire him to do the Micro Machines ads. Carlton! Not on! Can we get a word in?